All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Chap 60, chap 60. Warrior 70. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks
Shit,
free.
defense under tails in this game, bro.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back now, pressure on its way. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. On is Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Completed over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Juju Brents with a stop. They've got a man in motion. Richardson on 3rd.
To his bag, man. Like, come on, defense. What are you doing? It's just dumb out.
1st and 10 from the 41. Motioning right is Ayuk. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Should watching way too much Bengals and Panthers games, man.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
All the 19 times for no reason.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Let's go. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Back-to-back carries here. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the well again.
Awesome.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Go.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to step out a yard or two short of the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he sent a man in motion. Here's Mitchell again. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with a 2nd and 7. Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Mitchell up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19 tight, go!
2nd and 8. Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down.
What's up with that antic, huh?
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Look at that, that's pick 9 of
They arrived with the ball did to break things up.
Nice.
Now they're up against it here on 4th down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Now Richardson on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Oh, also still good. I probably lost him last year. I was using fucking bum ass whose name is from the Lions. Jared Goff.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18. Check out.
Mitchell on the carry. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
The give now to Mitchell. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
79 Broncos. Ready?
This is Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
60 Wildcat. And go.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come 19. Let's go now. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Able to get it to Franklin. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
But the new set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back, motioning right. Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they'll decline this and take the results. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
Go.
Running it after the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Hits his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Mitchell. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Katie York now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Groupie sends it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Now motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw again. Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here he is on 3rd and long. Brought in by Ayuk. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
Yeah, as a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down. But you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Completes this one to Hill. And
you stunned for down 24 down, you
she
fucking
pays
ball.
the price for moving the chains that time. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. On first down, it's Richardson. Flushed down now to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go, set.
One final shot here. And that last pass ball is incomplete as this game comes to a close. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home.